The flag's up, started calling them in. Flag drops, away they go, 3 runners heading out for the first of 18 fences and round about 3 miles in this Rathbones mixed open race. Coming toward the first then, the caller leads them into it on the inside with Grand Turgid on the outer and a couple of lengths back to Lotus Pond. Steady pace being set by the leader as they approach the next. When they've jumped this one, there'll be 2 more complete circuits of the course to go. The caller comes to this one just on the inside, Grand Turgid on the outer. They were in the air together at that, and a length back to Lotus Pond in third. The caller then on the inside, second at the Sir WW Winds meeting here 3 weeks or so. Leads by a length from Grand Turgid in the grey in second spot with Alex Edwards on board, and then 2 lengths back to Lotus Pond and Peter Bryan. Swinging right-handed, just under 2 circuits of the course to go, and they approach of the 3 fences on this left-hand section of the course. The caller comes to it, half a length or so clear, Grand Turgid on the outer, and Lotus Pond back in third. So 2 more in this left-hand section before they swing right-handed for the open ditch, and the caller, with Dougie Giddens on board, continues to lead. Grand Turgid in the grey, Alex Edwards on the outside, races second, and Lotus Pond, Peter Bryan just bringing up the rear. The third, the last in this section of the course on this circuit, and the 3 of them once again safely over. Now beginning to swing right-handed and head towards the 3 fences over on the far side of the track. The first of these is the open ditch, and the caller, who's led from the start, continues in front. Grand Turgid races second and 3 lengths back to Lotus Pond, and Peter Bryan in third spot. Continuing on then towards the ditch, first of the 3 on the far side, in the air together with that one, the caller on the inside, Grand Turgid on the outer, 2 back to Lotus Pond. The order hasn't really changed from flagfall as they approach the next one. The caller, Dougie Giddens on the inside. Doug Giddens, in the south of the country, organises the website for Warren Greatrix, one of the Lambourne trainers. Just about leads, Grand Turgid on the outer, 2 lengths back behind these to Lotus Pond as they approach the last fence on the far side on this circuit. Once again, 3 good jumps, the 3 of them safely over it. Grand Turgid on the outer, third in a hunt to chase at Haydock 2 or 3 weeks ago. Grand Turgid disputes the lead with the caller on the inside, and Lotus Pond just waiting to pick up the spoils in third spot, 2 lengths back behind the leading 2. They're swinging right-handed then and approaching the Gallagher's of Sandycroft home straight with 2 fences and another complete circuit of the course to go, and they all skip over that one. That'll be the second from home next time round. Still no great change in the order. The caller and Grand Turgid disputing the lead as they have done from the start, and about 3 lengths back to Lotus Pond. This will be the last one in another circuit's time. Once again, Grand Turgid just perhaps half a length clear of the caller at that one, and then Lotus Pond just getting a little bit closer under Peter Bryan. Peter Bryan riding for the Bowen family, with the Bowen family in South Wales. Third spot at the moment, with just under a circuit to go. On the outside, the grey is Grand Turgid, the straw jacket and pale blue cap worn by Alex Edwards. On the inside, the caller, the maroon colours worn by Douglas Giddens, and then back in third spot at the moment, the white and green, Peter Bryan, well-known local colours, both these and Diana Williams' straw colours on Grand Turgid. They're all safely over the first of the 3 on this left-hand section of the course, and it's Grand Turgid on the outside, the grey, on the inside, the caller, 1 and 2, Lotus Pond just back in third, but only 3 lengths or so separating the 3 of them, as once again they clear that one in the same order as they did first and second time round. Last on the far side, once again, Grand Turgid on the outside, the caller on the inner. No jockeys moving yet. Lotus Pond racing third, just a length back or so behind the leading pair. Straightening then to approach the 3 on the far side. The next is the open ditch. This will be 5 from home. and the pace just beginning to quicken. Grand Turgeon on the outside, the caller on the inner. The caller, remember, second here at the WW Wins meeting 3 weeks ago, and then Lotus Pond. Good point we're in the pass, races in third. At that one, Grand Turgeon now goes on under Alex Edwards by a couple of lengths. Lotus Pond moves into second spot under Peter Bryan, and the caller just half a length back in third. Second with 3 over on the far side. Grand Turgeon is going to be the first to get to it. Grand Turgeon by a length from Lotus Pond and the caller. Now the caller now just beginning to drop back a little bit as Grand Turgeon ups the ante and heads towards the last on the far side. Grand Turgeon then by 2 lengths from Lotus Pond races in second as they make their way towards the last on the far side. Lotus Pond, the winner of Barbary Castle a couple of months ago, is just a couple of lengths behind Grand Turgeon as they approach the final fence on the far side of the track. That was 3 from home, the leading pair. Grand Turgeon and Lotus Pond now just beginning to draw clear of the early lead of the caller. Beginning the right-hand turn and about to enter the Gallaghers of Sandycroft home straight for the final occasion, and as they do, Alex Edwards and Grand Turgeon just clear of Peter Bryan and Lotus Pond. They're coming to 2 from home. Grand Turgeon's going to be that's the grey, going to be the first to get to it. Lotus Pond a length back in second, and the caller's just getting to it now. On the run then towards the final fence in this Rathbone-sponsored mixed open race, and it's Lotus Pond on the inside, Grand Turgeon on the outer. Grand Turgeon a length clear, Lotus Pond almost upsides at that run at the final fence, and then back to the caller on the run towards the line. It's Grand Turgeon and Alex Edwards. Alex looking for winner number 16 this season. Lotus Pond on the inside, under Bryan might be getting up. It's going to be close as they get towards the line. We're going to leave that one to the judge. We're not on the line here. Lotus Pond is all on the inside, white with the green, on the outside the grey with Grand Turgeon. So these two come over the line, and just looking back, the caller has been pulled up between the final 2 fences.